Hi, I can see you over there. Yep, the two of you. Okay, remember radio, okay? Don't mute everybody, please. Do not use mute all because then they cannot unmute themselves. And you need to focus on your work as well, okay? Don't just let mommy do everything and then you just mute everybody only. Yeah, Eva is off for some personal reasons for today, and Melissa as well. Okay, we'll give them about 3 to 5 more minutes.
No thing.
Can you say?
I'm not doing the snow.
Snow?
Snow ice.
Snow
ice.
Today is mooncake.
Yeah.
Our snow skin mooncake. Okay.
Yeah, but we didn't buy the ice cream.
Oh, you can just use your, the last time you had the red bean paste, right? The leftovers can be used.
Unless you make more batches with all of it.
Yeah, unless you run out of them.
I think. Hey, let me get my. I'm going to tell Auntie Vivian to off one of them.
Out the feel. Oh, yeah, this one you can eat. Okay, someone else coming in. Don't worry.
I like a meeting. Yeah. Oh, I will meet as well.
Okay. He's having fun and meeting everybody while doing his work.
Got it for the one that to let them in.
Sorry.
So John, I cannot do the mute on my iPhone.
If you are a co-host, then you can. So you want me to change to the iPhone for your co-host?
You can try that.
Now, if you want it, I take you out from this one.
I'll do it.
Wait, Colin, can I do my work, please?
You have to
Okay,
go to
where? No, I'm trying to find which is her phone ones. Okay, there you go. Okay, okay. Now it's on your phone.
Now I need to cut the one.
Okay. Okay, I think we have about there. We can start. First one is easy. First one, we're taking the insects part.
I let them in already, Auntie Joan.
Yeah, I know, because it's fun, right?
Yeah, easy because I let them somebody in because I know how.
Ah, I see. Well, this is an easy piece of work. The difficult part more is because you're going to tell me more about insects. What are insects? Okay, later on. Let's wait for the rest to come in. Let's see if people coming in right now. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. And okay. I love it. Okay. Thank you, Vivian. Okay, so and insects. Anybody can tell me more about insects? What are insects?
Insects are animals that have 6 legs. Spiders are not an insect because they have 8 legs. So, for example, ants are an insect.
Thank you, Colin. Okay, anybody else can tell me more about it than him?
They have 3 body parts.
That's right. What are the 3 parts? Yeah, what are the 3 parts?
Head, thorax, and abdomen.
Sorry, thank you. Sorry, again, can you repeat that again?
Head, thorax, and abdomen.
That's right. So these are some of them. This is
Hi, Kendrick.
Can't see. I can ask you to unmute, Mommy.
I think John is having some technical issue. So let's just wait for her.
Yeah, she'll come in soon, and I'll let her in.
I need this person.
Who's this person? Let's just keep at the bottom.
Josiah. Arita. Hello, friends. Good to see you here. Where's Titi? Titi Janani.
我要上来吃我的猪肉。
你可以让你生吃。如果係 OK 啦。So cute。請你們做嘢餅啊。So cute 啊。Good to see them.
Hi, yeah, no,
Nice new friend.
who is named under guest? Please
Hello.
introduce yourself. The person
I can ask you unmute.
Hi. I think Wen-Yi and Kaylin.
Oh, it's you. Yeah, enormous.
yeah, are you able to rename yourself?
How do you do that?
Okay, you go to your mini screen where you see yourself. Then on the top right-hand corner, you see 3 dots.
Then you tap.
After you see the 3 dots, you just tap onto
tap
it,
onto
the rename.
Rename.
Yeah.
The 3 dots, is it more?
Uh,
Just press rename.
There's no more on it. It's just 3 dots.
Just in your own box. In your own box.
Yeah.
Right hand corner. That's what we name. So what to do?
Right hand corner.
We don't have 3 dots in our little box.
Yeah, I can't really find that.
Oh, what did you see on your box, your screen on the right hand corner where you see all the gallery?
I take a photo for you and send to you, Annie.
Oh, okay.
When your cursor, you point at your own box, that's immediate at your own box, right hand corner. When your cursor, you try again.
I see meeting settings though. I'm supposed to click that or what?
No, it's just at your own box, right? Your own grid, right? Guess this grid. Are you in gallery view?
Cutting me off.
Are you using a phone or a laptop?
I'm using phone.
Oh, a phone.
Different. Yeah, different.
I'm on the laptop, but there are no 3 dots.
We have 2 objects.
For the one on the laptop,
gallery view, will be like that. Then you point to your own. Then you see access your you do that.
for the person on the
Oh,
laptop,
I see. You have to be, on mine, I have to be on the bottom where it says participants, like it's a chat.
no,
But
just on your
To the
screen.
left of the chat. That's the only place it allows me to rename.
Yeah.
So,
Someone sent to us. See.
this is how she wants it done.
Great.
I want to tell them what does
Yeah,
that
hang on. I'm trying to set up my
Mine's good
video.
now.
It shut down on me, and now I cannot play any videos and stuff.
Mom's using her other device.
Vivian, can you play this? Wait, let me see if I can send this to you. Because it shuts down, and now I can't play anything right now.
What's that?
Kids.
Then you won't be able to tell us.
I just tried.
Yeah, when you
Successful.
Insects. Kids.
Do you see my name now?
yeah. When you did it, Kendra also did it.
Okay, thank you.
Auntie Joan, can you
Yes.
start the video?
Yes, hang on. Yeah, no, it's already recording.
Okay.
Yeah, it's recording on my side. It's just that my computer is now not letting me play any videos. Vivian, can you play this one?
I try.
I sent it to you already.
Oh.
On your phone.
Okay, let me try.
Yeah, try to play it, okay? If you can't, I guess I'll have to use my laptop.
Yeah, it's telling me my computer time clock is not set incorrectly, and it's not allowing me to play anything.
Oh, even on YouTube?
Nothing. It's not letting me log into Chrome or into Safari. Nothing at all.
Not even WhatsApp?
Nope, not. Let me take a look. Okay, now my WhatsApp is up, but I don't think it's gonna let me play that. Open up that again. Hopefully it does. Oh, it does. Okay, no need. I got it now.
Okay, good.
Okay.
I have to share on my
Finally. Okay, finally allows me to go in again.
That's precious.
Okay. Okay, so we have animals, right? And then we have vertebrates, insects. There you go. So we have things like cicada, dung beetles, head loose, hissing cockroaches, all these things in picture. You can actually, I will send you all the link. You all can get the kids to go and take a look at it. So they teach you about all that. And then I'm gonna play a video for it as well. Okay, let me unshare this. Then go to a video. And someone else is in again. Okay, it's a bit silly for young kids, but this will do. It's from National Geographic Kids. Colin? Colin?
Hey everybody, it's Julian here, and this week on Nat Geo Kids, we're going to be looking at some amazing videos about your favorite animals and mine. Insects. Come on, bees, flies, termites, bedbugs, cockroaches. They're your favorite, right? Well, those aren't the only ones. Moths, ladybugs, and butterflies are all insects too. In fact, there's somewhere around 1 million different species of insects on the planet, and that's just the ones we know for sure. Scientists think that there may be as many as 10 million different species, but they won't all be crawling around in the grass when you're trying to have a picnic. If you don't like insects, you might have a hard time finding some place to get away from them. Insects can be found in nearly every environment on Earth, including Antarctica, which means you might have to think about going to, I don't know, the moon. Until that's possible, you're stuck with them. So let's take a look at our first video where we learned some basic facts about insects.
Ladybugs, houseflies, honeybees. We're big fans of insects, and you should be too. For one thing, they're everywhere. There are by far more insects in the world than any other kind of animal. And there are lots of different species of insects too, of all different colors, shapes, even sizes. Let me introduce you to one of my friends. This is Holmes, a northern walking stick insect. You can probably guess why she's called a walking stick. Northern walking stick insects are from the forests of northeastern North America, where it's easy for them to blend in with the sticks, twigs, and leaves of the woods. If you ever saw Holmes out in the wild, she'd be pretty hard to find. Now, Holmes here is bigger than most insects you probably know about, but she isn't the biggest, not even close. Probably the longest insect in the world is a distant relative of Holmes called Chan's megastick. This is a huge type of walking stick insect that lives in the forests of Borneo. It can grow as long as 36 centimeters. That's as big as a rat. But other insects can get even bigger. The heaviest, most massive insect that's ever been found is the giant weta from New Zealand. It looks like an enormous cricket, and it can weigh more than 70 grams. That's about as big as a small bird. Now, even though they look totally different, the megastick and the giant weta are the same kind of animal, and so are tiny ants, flying dragonflies, and buzzing bees. They're all insects. Oh, good question, Squeaks. How can you tell an insect when you see one? Well, all insects have three big things in common, and they're pretty easy to spot. First, insects don't have any bones. Lots of animals like your dog, your cat, a bird, or you have a skeleton made of bones. This lets us stand up straight and move around, but insects have their skeletons on the outside. Instead of bones, they have a hard shell around their body called an exoskeleton. Another thing insects have in common is that their bodies all have three main parts. Up in front, there's the head. It's where the eyes and the mouth are, and usually there's a pair of long, spindly feelers on top of it that the insect uses to sense its surroundings. These are called antennae. Below the head is the middle section called the thorax. This is where you find the legs and sometimes wings, but not all insects have wings. And bringing up the rear is the abdomen. This is the part where the insect digests food, and if it has a stinger, you'll find it here at the very end. Finally, the third way to make sure the animal you're looking at is an insect is probably the easiest of them all. Just count its legs. That's because all insects have 6 legs and only 6, whether it's an ant or a beetle or a giant weta or a walking stick insect. So here we have Holmes. Let's count her legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But what about this centipede? Is it an insect? How about this spider? No, again, spiders have 8 legs and insects only have 6. So now you know the 3 easy steps for spotting an insect. 1, it has an exoskeleton. 2, its body is divided into a head, thorax, and abdomen. And 3, it has 6 legs. So the next time you see a fly or a bee or an ant, stop and take a closer look and see if you can find what makes an insect an insect. Squeaks, what's your favorite kind of insect? Let us know your favorite too, and we'll see you back here next time on SciShow Kids.
Okay, so that's the basic of it for kids. And today the craft is simple. So you either receive a butterfly or a bug, some kind of bugs, there's a few. So your job is to design your bug or butterflies, and then you're gonna find out online on your own what kind of bugs or what kind of insects they are. And if you are good enough, you can figure out what is the name of the butterfly or the name of the bug. Okay, so this is a scratch pad, so it's easy. You take the stick and then you can just draw out. So like this, you can see, once you scratch onto it, it will see the colors underneath it. So from there, you can try to draw on the patterns on it. They see on the butterfly or bug. Bugs will have more line, straight line down the body. So you take our time to scratch it out. And while you scratch on, I'm going to show you some bugs that you can find in Singapore. So these are some of the bugs you can find in Singapore. They actually can be very pretty in different colors. Open the door and check. So if you go online and search for insects in Singapore, you'll find a lot of them. And you can also search under Singapore's nature. Let me find it, you can see it. Singapore Nature Park. And if you have read the news not too long ago, like last year, you should have seen that in Singapore, they think that there'll be about 40 more species discovered in Bukit Timah. So they are always trying to find out new species around in Singapore itself as well. There, see. So N Park here, you can find the species list in Singapore. There are butterflies, dragonflies, and everything else here. So this is a good site to find if you want to find what is in Singapore. So if you look at butterflies, there's a lot over here. The whole list of them. Also under N Park. So these are places you can go. Okay, how's everyone doing? Should be almost done soon, I think. Ah, the end is done.
Good.
Now you can try to find out your parents on Google and see what kind of butterflies this can be. Yeah, Joshua's done. He's a beetle. Do you know the name for a beetle, Joshua? Radius. Yeah, Caroline sent a message to the parents on the handphone for ideas for the butterflies. Kinds of bugs. Kinds of bugs. Okay, I think some of you can recognize yours from the pictures here. So from the pictures here, yeah, beetles are here. You can find beetles in there. Let's go on the images. There. So some of you can find your versions. I've seen
my book
Colin
on NLB.
Thank you. I'm teaching. Yeah. You can see your kind of beetles in there too. You can look for it.
Can you say something for me?
Okay. This can be found just by going to Google and Google beetles. So we're going to do butterflies right now. So you can see the shape of the wings are different. So I can say that mine looks a bit like this one. The shape of it looks like this one here. Some of the butterflies have similar shape for their wings, some are different. Like this one has a tail.
Auntie Joan.
Yes.
I'll tell you one kind of butterfly. I see it very often at my park.
That's right.
Autumn leaf butterfly.
Singapore has lots of butterflies actually.
Yeah.
If you want to see a lot in one place, you can try the zoo. The zoo has an insects area where there's a lot of butterflies too. There you go. And if you see our science logo, our science co-op logo, we are using the blue butterfly.
Auntie Joan,
Yes.
my butterfly doesn't look like any butterfly. It's rainbow color.
We are not looking at the colors, we are looking at the shape of the wings to recognize the wings. And then from there, yes, the patterns is up to yourself because it's creative.
Okay.
Looking whether you can spot any of the right shapes around.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to share, those of you who are interested to catch caterpillar, this species called autumn leaf butterfly. You can PM me or message me in the chat group because the park behind my condo is full of it.
And maybe you should all go for butterfly hunting, right? And caterpillar hunting, sorry. Time to go caterpillar hunting.
We should arrange a meeting, a place to meet at our park for those who want to catch
Very nice.
I want to catch caterpillar and butterfly.
Yes, if you all want, we can organize a day, except we need to keep our kids a little further from each other. Families have to stay a little bit apart because it's 5, right? So we can do that, but we need to make sure we are not too close to each other. So we can discuss it later on after class. Go get some caterpillars. Yeah, showing is a giant beetle. Yes, there are half of you will have beetles, different kind of beetles, and half of you have different kind of butterflies. So don't worry, okay? It's a mixture. Yes, and it's all random.
Okay.
Auntie June,
Yes.
I had a beetle once on my
Okay, Senior, don't worry. Later on, we'll organize a butterfly catching session, okay?
on my shoulder.
Caterpillar catching session.
I had a beetle on my
Yeah.
shoulder.
Oh, you have one. Yeah, well, we can take a picture.
We didn't take a picture, did we?
Can I tell you something?
Yes,
One
of
time
course.
at the butterfly park, a butterfly landed on my shoulder and my mommy was about to take a picture of me. Then another butterfly flew and landed on my t-shirt. I wanted to take a picture too.
Yeah, we have the experience twice, I think. It landed on Colin's shirt and one on his hair.
Same on me.
Yeah, actually, the best time to play butterflies is actually when you actually take them in as a caterpillar, because once they emerge from their chrysalis, their wings are still wet, so they will not fly. So when you hang on to them, they will crawl around your fingers because they cannot fly yet. So that's the best time to play with it, except when you try to you have to take care of them because their legs are actually quite fragile. So when you have caterpillars into the butterflies, the chrysalis part, have to make sure they're hanging up higher. The reason is because we had an experience where we have the chrysalis on the flat ground. So when it actually emerged, it got wet.
Do you have anything that you don't know?
Yes, a lot of things. Actually, I don't know almost a lot of things. I Google them. I check with other people, other websites, and I find out more.
Okay.
Yeah.
But can you tell me the things that you know?
I don't know what I know either. Sports I can tell you. Sports are easier to actually list it out.
Okay, what sport?
Sports, I used to teach bowling, archery, ballroom dancing, Latin dancing, basic ballet. What else? Quite a lot. Let's see. What was the last one? Ice skating. Ice skating was my last sports.
Auntie Joan, I can play basketball and wait, what's the other one?
I can play basketball. I don't think I'm good at teaching it though. Yeah.
And skate also when I can ride bike.
Yeah, life is interesting because I started out as a sports and arts person in dancing and sports stuff, but I ended up teaching your science for some reason. I don't know.
Also badminton.
Yeah. We all can just gather and have some sports. Played it somehow. Okay, so yes.
What do I
These ones are for you to paste onto the side of the frame wherever you want. You can make them into a 3D version of a butterfly. You can actually make 3D background, whichever you want.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Or you can just use it to build anything you want. It's air clay, so it will dry up in a while. It will harden up. The next one, you will have your box. Okay, you get ready your box and your nails. I'm going to get a container.
Auntie John,
yes. Ah, nice. You're using zigzag lines, right? Okay, I'm just being lazy, so I'm using my other project stuff to hang on to my.
Auntie John.
Yes. Yes, that box. Can anyone figure out how to open the box? That's a challenge. Can you open that box?
Yes.
Cedric, open up already. Yeah, can you all try to open the box?
Can you fix it?
Yeah, she managed to. Okay, Katie managed to open up. I think they have been exploring it for a while, right? Okay. I'll give you about 5 minutes or so to figure out how to open it up, and then I'm going to show you a video of how to open it up.
Open again.
This is a very simple old Chinese circle box. So it's constructed in a way that, you know, if you don't know where are the openings, it's difficult to open it up. Katie's having fun. Okay, the little advice I have for you, a clue is that they are actually created in a way that the lines are not at the normal placing. So you can look for the lines. Took me a while to figure it out until I went, when I found out, I was like, okay, that is actually quite easy.
The Impossible Box Part 1.
Auntie John, what is this for?
Hey, you mean the nails?
This.
Okay, let me see. Hang on. This one, oh, this is acrylic.
The Impossible Box Part 1.
That's an air clay. It's for you to do a 3D version to your butterfly, your bug, your beetle, or the background of it. It's up to you.
This particular box I really love to use.
I don't want you to play it.
Auntie John, can you give us some more hints?
Hints is the cutting, it's the lines. The lines are not where you think they are.
But there's nothing.
Yeah, because the things are the needles are separated. Okay, want me to show you how it's being done? Okay, there you go. Okay, let's watch. Okay, you can watch this.
Part 1. This particular box, I really love to use for magic tricks. I can show people this around and they can see that there is really no way for this box to be opened and you can stick anything in here. And that's a good thing. So you rattle it up just to make sure that people can hear there is nothing in here. You get a coin out, you show it to them as well. Next thing you do is you close it up with a handkerchief. And now what you're trying to do is to get this particular coin right inside the box itself. So we're going to be somehow putting it right in there. Usually I use something else to do this because this is a little bit bigger than I usually do for this kind of trick. It's really hard to fit it in there. This is a very small hole in there. So to make it better trick, I do suggest for you to find a bigger thing than a silver dollar itself. So like a quarter would be a better item to use. And once you get it in here, make a sound so you can hear that I got it in. And now you give it to the person who actually gets to see this box and inspect it. So they inspect it and they look, and you know what? I mean, it's really hard for them to find the mechanism that gets this thing open, even if they kind of figure out where it is and how it is actually made. So the next thing we're going to be doing is actually showing you how I was able to get it out. And I'm just giving you a warning here. Don't keep watching this video if you do want to see how I did it. In fact, I suggest for you to fast forward it backwards and take a look at this video again just to see if you can figure out how this trick was made. So let me actually open it up and show you this. It's a spoiler alert right here. Last chance to get out and not to watch the continuation of this particular trick. Here it is. I open it up. I have to open it. There's only one way in, which is right here.
Okay, so you can see over here. Okay, let me rewind a little bit back. Okay, you see this corner here? You can find that the corner is the only one that is actually detachable. The ones on the side are not. So you're supposed to hold on to the corner of this top part and the bottom corner on the other side.
I found a little bit of a problem here. I figured it out, but I couldn't get it out.
Then you gotta pull it out. Yes, it's either on one side or the other side for your design. So you just find. If you look on the side of the box, okay, let me show you.
Open it up.
Okay, and
you have to open it. There's only one way in, which is right here. Yeah,
you see, actually there is a line here. You can spot this line here that goes like that. One line on the side and one line on this side. If you can find these two lit lines, you can pull it out easily.
I promise I found the lines, but I can't pull it out.
Okay, then you have to maybe shake it a little bit and try to pull it a little bit.
Pulling it out.
The first few times are more difficult,
kind of see
and it gets
how
looser.
It was done. Put it in. And here is the coin itself. There it is. And I closed it up. So this is a neat little trick, and I love to sell this on eBay. This is one of my favorite things that I...
Okay, let's see. I will send this link to your parents so you can take a look at it too.
Unfortunately, the impossible box is apparently impossible to open.
Open up.
Oh.
It will take a little while for you to get used, because when I first got this, it took me like half an hour to figure out how to open the box, even when I knew where it was. And after that,
I found it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, there, Raider got it too. Okay, Shiling's one got it too. Yeah. Okay. So I see quite a lot of y'all found how to get it out, right? So it's just the two corners. Okay, so once you're ready, if you want to, we are doing nails. So you can either knock nails to the middle of your box so that it's stabilized, or you can just use something with a hole on top like this one. So what I'm doing is I just need a small hole there for my nail. And I choose the longest nail. Okay. Okay. Okay, wait, I better use another thing. This is not so good. I'm gonna use a normal box. The empty box, and I'm going to put my nails through. You can do that on your wooden box if you want to in the middle. And now the challenge is, how many nails can you balance on top of here? How many nails can you balance on top of this nail? Without your hands touching it in the end. About 5 minutes or so to figure it out. Or you can just push it into your science box that came with it and then try to figure out how many can you balance. I'm doing mine behind the box so you can't see it. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. I can do about 14, 12 to 14. So let's see if you can do it.
John, what is the base you are using?
I'm just using a plain box.
Play
You can just
Any
use your
box?
SE box, yeah, any box. You can use your SE box and just put a hole in it too.
Thanks.
Welcome.
Or you can use a tissue box.
Yeah, that too. Any box that is quite empty. Yeah, so let's try if you can balance more than 10. The balancing piece is the longest nail. Okay, I've seen one, most of you at one. Let's see if anyone can get more than 1 or 2. Without rubber bands, okay? Just with only nails. I can only tell you today's lesson for this is about balance. Do y'all still want to try for a bit longer? Don't want. Two, four, six, 2, 4, 5. There you go. So I have 1, 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 11, 13. Mine have 13. It can go up to about 16, I think, with this length.
This one, it seems like the technique the olden days they used to build their roof.
Correct. So it's balance, it's architecture at the same time. Do you want to learn how to make this happen? I can show you, okay? Okay, so what you do is you take a piece of your one nail, take 2 nails back to back, see? This is locking onto each other. This way. And then I keep on adding on left and right. For easy starters, you can do about 6 on one side, 5 on the other side. The only reason why I do this is so I can find the middle. So 5, the second, the third one in the middle. And then adjust the front and back so they are the same length. This way, the weight distribution will be equal. And you lock it by using another nail on top on the, see this, opposite direction. And you put it in the middle. So now we are going to lift all up together, and this will create a lock. There you go. So you can see it creates a lock. And I find out on the side of 5s, I count number 3 and I try to balance on 3. There you go. So what we are doing is we're using interlock. And if you're confident, you can try to add even more.
It's not so easy.
Yes, it's not too easy, but once you get it, it becomes easier. You see that? It crisscrosses each other. And they must be in the middle, so you know the weight is equal on both sides. That is also the reason why we switch the nails on the opposite direction, because the head will be the same on both.
Has she shown you how it works? Oh wow, Josiah, you're learning so much. Sit down. Sit down. Ready? Pot.
Do it again, okay? One more time.
Okay.
So play one straight down.
Watch out.
And then you put one across, the other one on the other side.
You're learning a lot.
And then you just adding.
Like this? Wait, why is it not the same? It's got a one up, one down, one up, one down, right?
It's actually left and right, so that the point
Mom,
is
I'm going it. When I'm using my spoon.
Yes. Hang on. Do the magic trick first, and then what are you supposed to do?
One extra.
Where's the longest one, Josiah? Is this the longest one?
Yeah.
And then?
the longest one goes onto the box.
I got 14.
You got 14, that's good. And you can try 15
That's
too.
right. But how are you supposed to do this?
You ask, so what you do is you actually create an interlock system here by using this technique, see? And then locks it in. Up, you have to lift up both nails at the same time.
Not easy.
You can start with lesser and just make sure that they are all adjust to the middle.
You gotta go on this side, the nail head side.
Okay.
Nail. Josiah, no, we're gonna watch this. We're gonna do it together. And then you can have your chocolate.
Okay, I'm adding 2 more. Let's see if it works.
No, 5 more.
Don't move. Where's the top one? Over there. Okay. Wait. We're gonna interlock. Remember, she said to put the nail head on the other side. How do you even lift this up just then, Josiah? You're so amazing. Can't even lift this up. How did you even do this as a baby child?
There you go. So added 2 more. So I have 15, 16. I have 16 now. The maximum should be about 16. So now I'm going to make it lesser. So lesser, I'll choose 3 on one side, 4 on the other side. So same thing, left and right. And I have to make sure that they are in the middle. And when I pick it up, I'm picking up both the nails together at the same time. I do not allow it to be separated at all. See that? So it's already locked onto each other, the side. So for this, I need to try to make sure that the middle is on the second nail. And I put them close together too. And I'm gonna try. Okay, yeah, same, I got it then. There you go. This is a 3x4. Like just now what Vivian said, no, they use this technique in olden times for the rooftop. Because when it turns sideways, it's like a rooftop.
John, I add 1 more on top.
Yeah, that's possible. Then you have 1 extra one.
Auntie John.
Yes.
We couldn't do that trick.
You couldn't do that trick. How come?
All
Do you want to show us?
I don't know.
You want to show us?
I'm going to drink it. Mom packed it up.
Oh, Mom packed it up already. Okay. Okay, we remove this. You can keep this. And the nails, you can keep it in your box if you want to. If you want to, the nails will be able to go into your box. Your magic box length is enough. Switch for you and continue. So when you're ready, wash your hands because the nails is not very clean. And then set up a table for your mooncake. There are fruits in the fridge.
Auntie Jan,
Yes?
we got one little baby right playing on the floor.
You have one?
Yeah.
And I'm going to get
I'm
more.
just drinking mine.
Okay, I'm setting up mine. Washing my hands. My hot water, my weighing scale. I need a clean, dry hand as well. Okay, back. Okay, ready?
Not ready yet.
Okay, thank you for letting me know. Thank you, Colin. Let's see. Okay. Everybody ready yet? If you're not ready, do let me know.
Auntie Joan, you're not doing this project.
Okay.
Because we haven't bought the ice cream.
It's okay, you can watch, it's quite easy. Anybody using ice cream today? Or all using paste? Ice cream, Sophia, okay. So you've done your mold already, right? Your ice cream mold?
No, but we'll somehow improvise.
If not, then what you can do is just do the small version.
Yeah, we'll figure
versions.
Yeah, we did a last
decision.
We couldn't find our bead paste, so that's why we're doing ice cream.
Ah, I see. I'm going to show you both today. Okay, ready? So if you have each pack is about 130 grams. For those who have no measuring, no weighing machine, you have to leave a bit behind. And for those with weighing machine, you weigh out maybe about 115 to 120, 115 to 120. Let's try 115 first, just in case it gets too wet. Ratio to water is 1:1. Oh, I'm going on 0 to 0.
Sorry, what was the amount again?
We're going to do just about 1:5 will do. We will leave some behind for just in case it gets too sticky. If
How much water are we supposed to put inside?
1:1.
121.
Now, so if you use 100, you then use 100 grams of water too. 100 ml of water. I'm just going to go for 110. But you can go up to 120, it's fine too. Then from there, you pour in hot water, 110 as well.
It's 110 grams of snow skin powder and 110 grams of hot water.
That's what I'm doing. They can do up to 120 is fine. This is when you pour your water in and you realize you pour too much water, then you just add some more powder.
Okay, thank you.
Then you stir it up very quickly. So it can become paste.
Are we supposed to put all the flour?
Sorry, John, can I get the amount for the corn flour and the potato starch?
Auntie Joan, are we supposed to put all the
That one I will have to
skin?
find it for you because this is a pre-mix.
Oh, I see.
Yes, correct.
You're supposed to put all the snow skin.
Yeah. I didn't put all. I left a little bit behind just in case I pour too much water. I can actually make sure that it's not too wet and sticky.
Hi, John.
Yes.
Did you use hot water or is it okay to just use cold?
Use hot water.
Hot
Use
water,
hot
is it?
water so it become like a gel.
Hot water. Okay, thank you.
So if you use a hand and it's too sticky, then you add some more flour. But don't add too much. If you run out of flour, to make it less sticky, you can also just use glutinous rice.
Auntie John, do we put all the snow skin?
No, I leave some behind there, just for powdering and just in case it gets too sticky.
So we put about 100?
I put about 110. So I have about 20 grams to play with. And you need to dust some onto your mold later on so it doesn't get stuck too. But you can also use glutinous rice flour for that. So from there you can break out. You can test it out first whether you are able to make one of the mooncake with just half. Suggestion was to use half the dough and half the amount of paste. But I'm going to test out whether we can make lesser if we want it thinner. Oh, okay. So it's 50, half is 25.
John, I didn't get how much, if we use ice cream, how much for each
25. 25 grams. Yes. Okay. See, some of them gets too sticky to my hand and I have to powder it up.
What are we making?
Snow cake, a snow skin mooncake. I'm gonna scoop up my paste for right now. We do paste first, 25 as well. When you buy mooncake from outside, when they say 50 grams, it just means the total weight of your mooncake. So idea is the same as the last time round. Flatten it out in the middle.
How much paste did you put?
25. I'm doing half, so 25 by 25. Simply because the weight for this dough is wet, so it's actually heavier as well. Yeah, so I seal the same thing. I seal it on top there, and I roll it up. And put a bit of powder. You can either roll on it or you can sprinkle into the mold. Same thing as the last time. Drop it in and press it down. There you go. So just make sure you have enough powder so it doesn't get stuck. So now I'm going to take out the ice cream and try to do ice cream. Okay, let me do half of this paste and then I'll do half ice creams too. So 25 is good.
John,
yes.
What kind of ice cream are you going to use?
I'm using gluten-free ice cream, but it's more like a rice. I'm using chocolate for today. Chocolate, but dairy-free, gluten-free.
Oh, I take vanilla and a lot of times.
Yeah, and I have vanilla too, but today I'm just going to do that.
dough supposed to be?
Sorry?
How thick is the dough supposed to be?
Not too thick. As long as you can wrap it up properly, then it's okay. So if you think I wrap up with lesser, you can do that too.
Is it, if it's sticky, is that too wet?
Yes.
Or is this like the consistency of toothpaste?
Toothpaste then is too wet. It should be like a dough like this.
Okay, it should be like what? Okay. So like the consistency of maybe Play-Doh?
Yes, something like that, but just softer.
Okay, like a soft Play-Doh.
There you go. That's my second one here. I'll do 4 of each. And they taste nicer when you put in the fridge for some time. Snow skin. Just doing it.
Auntie Dawn, if we put ice cream, do we have to put paste?
No, you don't have to. You just need to choose one.
How do you do if it's too sticky?
Sorry?
How do you do if it's too sticky?
You put some of the flour. It will be slightly sticky, and then you powder it a little bit. It will get less sticky already. And if you have glutinous rice powder at home, you can use that if you run out of the snow skin. It's my third. After my fourth, I will do the ice cream.
John, can I ask you about this contraption?
Yes.
Do I fit any of these molds in here?
Yeah, there's a mold in there.
Oh, okay.
And
So
you lock
any
at the back.
it's just different patterns, right?
Yes, correct. There are 3 different patterns.
Okay, thanks.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get my ice cream stuff, but before that, let me just measure out my dough.
Auntie Joan, how much snow skin and how much ice cream do we put?
25, 25.
Each?
Yeah, or whatever size that can cover your mold, your pre-mold ones.
How do you weigh ice cream?
Scale, or you can just go by size. As long as everything can fit into the mold very quickly. If not, it will melt.
We're gonna bake it.
No baking. This can eat it immediately. But it's better if you put in if your ice cream, then you freeze it up after you finish making it. If you are not using normal paste, you can just simply put it in the fridge.
Okay.
Just to share, this is the one you can get this scoop for those doing ice cream. This is the cookie scoop, so it's much smaller.
Move this away because I'm bringing in my ice cream.
And this cookie scoop has a thing inside to push your ice cream out.
For me, I shaped it yesterday, so so I put it into a toilet roll, squeeze it in there. So mine is actually going to be in the shape I want already. I'm gonna open it up. Whoa! It's falling. Yeah, see? Now it's a roll already. Can you bring me the one with jacket? So I'm just going to cut it through and peel it out later on. Ready, Colin? Be quicker, please. My ice cream is going to melt if you don't do that. And then you will not have it anymore. Okay, again. Okay, so I'm going to just slice off the back. And I'm not going to go by weight. What I'm going to do is just like a rough size. So I measure roughly. So it's about 1 cm plus a bit, close to 1.5 cm for mine.
It's a complete disaster. I cannot do this.
Don't worry, if not, then later on you can use other things too. Or you can just redo the ice cream part. See, so what I did is this. And I'm just going to, whoops, spread it out big enough. I'm gonna pick it up. Onto there. I think this is too big, so I'm getting a smaller one. So very quickly on top, wipe my hands and try to push it in the middle because it will get warmer and warmer. So if you think that it's too thin, you can just use extras. Yeah, wait, this one is a disaster for me too. So I'm going to do a smaller one, more dough to make it bigger a bit and create the cradle first. It's easier when your ice cream has been there for a few days and difficult to freeze, difficult to defrost. Yeah, even for me, this is the same thing. So what I've learned from now is that I need to take what I have. You create a little well already and just drop it in. So you're going to create a well ball, curve it in on the top so it's ready to close up. And if you want to use plastic bag, you can, and then you just roll it up later on. Let me just go and get one. We talk about cling wrap, right? So what I'm going to do for this one is I'm putting it in there. Measure how deep it is.
I want to use it at
Colin, I am doing. So I put smaller ones in there. Then I wrap it up. So you spin it up and then you put it upside, then you put it in the freezer this way. Spin it upside down and put it in the freezer before it frosts. I'm dropping in the freezer now. Next time now, if we can meet up and do this, it's actually more fun. We will use dry ice. Yeah, dry ice will make your ice cream even soft, even harder, and melt slower. Ice cream. Chocolate ice cream. Okay, ice cream. Colin's eating the ice cream now. Hey, anybody messaging me? Yeah, so ice cream, you got to make sure just now we did was we spread it out all the way around, make it very big and flat, and then put just a little bit of ice cream in the middle, and then you wrap it down on top with this.
John, your screen is frozen.
My computer booted me out again. I'm using iPad right now.
Participants to see whether you're host.
Colin, it's okay, it's recording, don't worry. I do not know what's happening to my computer today, but it keeps logging me out. So now I'm using an iPad to log in. But it's still recording, so don't worry.
Where's your notes?
Is it too sticky? Just add more flour.
The Impossible Box Part 1. This box
I need to send my computer in for service.
Does this look like the right consistency or is it still too liquidy? Is this the right consistency? I can't hear anything. All of a sudden your sound went off.